Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video right here on Arrow Entertainment. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below if you want to see more great videos, streams, podcasts, and such. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So this is my opinion on one of my favorite YouTubers that I have been watching since 2011, BOOGIE2988. This is a guy who does a lot of sketch comedy, game streams, game reviews, game videos, and he does a lot of dark humor too. And I really want to talk about that in a second. So Boogie's sense of humor, his dark humor, it's something that a lot of people don't get with nowadays. I mean, people do like comedy, they do like humor. I myself like any kind of humor, except any kind of dumb humor that you find on channels like Cartoon Network or even Nickelodeon, that kind of humor. But Boogie's type of humor it's a rare type of humor that you would find in a lot of movies, TV shows, and such. And he reviews a lot of it. He deals with a lot of it on Twitter. And recently, he has come under fire by a lot of his fans, critics, and haters for having a 20-year-old girlfriend. And he's only 49 years old. Now, I want to read up on this topic real quick to get you enlightened on what's going on with this guy on YouTube. Just a week shy of his 49th birthday, BOOGIE2988 has confirmed that he is in a relationship with a 20-year-old woman who is young enough to be his daughter. He was recently in a few videos with Kid Behind the Camera, who's best known for the Angry Grandpa Show on his channel on YouTube as well. And he did a few collab videos with him, especially where Mike Green, aka Kid Behind the Camera, has been accusing him of dating somebody who is old enough to be his daughter, or even though didn't believe that Boogie had a girlfriend. But all of this is reality TV on YouTube. It's all for views. It's all for entertainment value. So a lot of these videos tend to have 10% truth to them. So don't believe a lot of what's going on in the videos. It's just a video for two big YouTubers to collab and put some views in for each other. Popular YouTuber Stephen J. Williams, better known as BOOGIE2988, recently confirmed that he is dating a 20-year-old woman, sparking a wave of reactions from fans and critics alike. This news comes as Williams is set to celebrate his 49th birthday next week, highlighting a significant age difference between the couple. Now, as I am reading this article, this came out in mid-July. It is now August the 2nd. So this happened just a few weeks ago. So happy belated birthday to Boogie, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers. Hope you enjoyed your birthday, man. You spent it with Kid Behind the Camera and your new girlfriend as well. In a tweet addressing the age gap, stating, "She is an adult, she's 20, I am older. When an adult woman I get along with wants to give it a shot, I am going to do the smart thing and give it a shot." This isn't the first time BOOGIE2988 has been involved with a younger woman, in an old tweet revealing that he dated a 20-year-old woman when he was 44, joking that she was the cradle snatcher due to his childlike mentality. The current girlfriend, who bears a striking resemblance to his ex-wife Desiree Williams, has reportedly known BOOGIE2988 for almost 5 years. Now, this is where the dark humor comes in with Steven, or Boogie as you call him, where he jokes about a lot of stuff like, oh, I am the cradle snatcher, or she is the cradle snatcher in this case. So he does joke around with it a little bit because he figures his audience is a majority of haters who don't like him for whatever reason. Maybe it's because he's a YouTuber and he's making money off of these videos, but they look at him as like, yeah, you're a cradle robber, you're dating somebody, you're dating a child. Now, let me put it in perspective for a lot of you guys, okay? In a lot of states, it depends on the age of where child and adult transform into one another. Okay, when you transform from a child to an adult, usually it's the age of 18. Now, technically, when you're 18 or 19, you're still considered a teenager because those are your teenage years. But once you graduate high school and you hit 18, you are considered a young adult. Now, you're not considered a full adult until the age of 21, where in a lot of states, that is the age of consent where you're old enough to drive sometimes, you know, depending on the state laws. You're old enough to drink, you're old enough to buy cigarettes, you're old enough to smoke cigarettes, etc., etc. So there is a line between 18 and 21. I get it. Yes, she is young, but then you look at a lot of people out there who have dated young actors and actresses and people. Take Anna Nicole Smith, for example. Look at the guy that she married just to get into his inheritance and into his will. That guy had to have been, what, 90 years old, and she was like 40-something years old? Take a look at Ashton Kutcher. He was in his 20s when he was dating, and I believe he was married to Demi Moore, who was in her 40s or 50s. So it happens a lot. Quite often, you don't really hear about it because a lot of people don't put that kind of business out there. But Boogie is the kind of guy that he don't give a shit. He's going to put his business out there. Depending on the situation, he will feed you a little bit, even if it's just to trigger the haters or even to satisfy the fans. If he's comfortable enough with you knowing, hey, I'm dating a 20-year-old and I'm 49 years old. But as long as we connect and we have that chemistry, everything's good for us. So in the end, we don't care what your opinions are. We don't care what your thoughts are. We care about what we care about for each other. And I highly respect that of Boogie. The announcement has elicited a mixed response from the public. Some fans are happy for Boogie, while others express concern that the young woman may be after his money. Critics, on the other hand, have voiced their disapproval for the age difference. Now, while it can be a concern for some people where they could be hardcore fans of Steven and they're very concerned for him to say, hey, this person may be out for your money, and it's also a possibility too, because there are a lot of young men and young women out there who are out just for money. So they'll date somebody just to get something, just to get in their will, or get a couple thousand or a couple $1,000,000, depending on who it is, whatever. It has been known to happen. It has happened. But if this is somebody who is legit in it to be with him because they care about him and they love him, then so be it. That's two grown adults who have a connection with each other. Let them love each other. Let them care about each other. This is what they want. They're both grown adults. One Twitter user questioned the appropriateness of Boogie's discussing his girlfriend's virginity, stating, because a guy your age talking about his girlfriend's virginity sounds very creepy, or is it lies? Another user defended the relationship, arguing that the 20-year-old adult should be free to date who she wants. And that is true. Kudos to that person who stated that on Twitter. Yes, whether you're old or young, it is your choice who you want to date, no matter what the age gap or age difference is. If you're a young adult and you want to date somebody who's 20, 30 years older than you are, that is your freedom. That's your freedom to do that. Nobody can tell you who you can and can't date, no matter what. The difference is the connection that you have with the person. If you feel this person is going to take care of you and treat you with major respect and love you and care about you and do everything that they can to ensure your safety and well-being, then that's all that matters. That what doesn't matter is the voice of the public who looks at you and says, yeah, she's old enough to be your granddaughter or your daughter. Well, that's their opinion, and everybody knows what opinions are. In the past, BOOGIE2988 has faced accusations and inappropriate behavior, including claims of liking children by ex-YouTuber Frank Hassel. However, these allegations were baseless and resulted in Hassel's ban from YouTube. Boogie has maintained that two consenting adults should be allowed to do whatever they want as long as it's legal. He tweeted, "You can judge them for it all you want to, of course. Call it creepy or weird, that's fine, but absolutely they shouldn't stop because you clutched their pearls." The age of consent in Boogie State, Virginia, is 18 years old. Therefore, a relationship with a 20-year-old woman is legal. However, the debate continues, reflecting on the complexions of age, consent, and power dynamics in relationships, particularly when they involve public figures. Now, he lives in Arkansas. I don't know why this article states that he lives in Virginia. My opinion is, as I stated, in every state in this country, they have a difference in age gap, a difference in age consent. A lot of states, a vast majority of states where you can be treated as an adult or considered a legal adult, is the age of 18. Some may make it 19 or 21, depending on the situation. However, within his home state, if it's 18 years old and she's 20 years old, she is a legal adult. She is old enough and capable enough to make her own choices. If she wants to date somebody who's 49 years old, somebody who she adores and likes, yes, she met him on YouTube. That's how she came to meet him. And they've known each other. They've been talking to each other for the past, I believe Boogie has said, 8 or 9 months. And they have been dating for over a month now. So if they are happy with each other, if they are enjoying time with each other, and they're going out there vacationing with each other and exploring different sites and different states and meeting new people, that is their business. What is it the business of all the haters on YouTube and social media to stick their nose in it, to say, hey, you're robbing the cradle there, Boogie. You better watch it. Her parents might step in and snatch her back. That is not the case. Maybe her parents like the guy. Maybe Steven Williams is a much different person than he is on camera. A lot of times, that is the truth. You may see a complete asshole on camera, and then off camera, he could be the sweetest, most respectable guy ever. Now, this is somebody who has come out in past videos, who has expressed his feelings about him growing up with his mother, with his friends, school, suffering from depression, and everything else. And this is a guy that I well respect. And I say, if he wants to date a 20-year-old girl, that is his business. What makes him happy, makes him happy. And vice versa for the girl. If she wants to date somebody older than her, that is her business as well. And you got to remember, sometimes a lot of young girls do prefer older men for various reasons. And if you guys stuck long enough with me throughout this video, thank you very much. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right down below if you want to check out our podcast, our game streams, and other video content as well. All the links for our social media and our other streaming pages are down below in the description section. So if you want to follow us on Discord, if you want to follow us on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, click the links down below and come join us over there. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking this far in the video with me, and I will catch you in the next one.